Jason, you submitted a very interesting submission for our what your father had taught you as you were growing up, and I thought it was kind of unique in that, as you were saying before, he didn't necessarily teach you one-on-one on doing these things, but he was so supportive. What are some memories you have of him being supportive for you?
Some of my best memories is just that he got me involved, and a lot of things encouraged me to always be involved in things, and then supported me in whatever I was doing. And if there was anything he was into, whether it be fishing or, like you said, skiing, tractor pulling, he always included us in that. And that always meant something to me.
You got into bowling too.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
Okay.
Kind of subtle things that he taught me that now I'm trying to pass on to my son. I mean, just whatever I'm going to do, he's going to be right there with me, and I'm going to find a way to include him. I mean, again, like with the tractor pulling, 7 or 8 years old, and I was literally sitting on a tractor pulling in front of the grandstand, and because he didn't just bring us there to watch and go to the fair, he actually included us right in the tractor pulling. I kind of look back and laugh about that. Yeah, garden tractor pulling, but it was still something, and
yeah,
and it was one of my better memories as a child. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because some fathers, they have their thing, and then they'll try to make time for their kids.
Sure.
It sounds like you were his thing, involved you guys in everything.
Yeah, my brother and my sister, and millions of dads do that, and quite frankly, I wish millions more even would. I mean, as a high school teacher, I see a lot of kids that maybe aren't as involved with, whether it be a mom, but especially a dad, and he always did that for me, and I want to make sure I'm passing that on to my son.
Family reunion, play ball.
Yeah.
And so, Mike, how did you feel when you first found out that Jason sent this in and was just really appreciative of how you raised him?
Well, we've talked about it different times of everything we'd done as a family. We were all kind of always doing it. I think kept them in better company. They chose if they can have fun with as a family rather than always trusting their buddies, and they had their friends too. But
sure,
I think it's important to be involved as a family and do things together. And if they can have fun with the family, they don't need to go somewhere else to have fun.
Of all the different things that you took part together in, can you think of something that stands out as a fun memory?
Oh, we done a lot of skiing together.
Yeah.
Like I said, tractor pulling, camping.
Where'd you guys go camping?
Yogi Bear, Bagley.
I always tell them. And we just bought a camper.
Common one.
I bought a camper a few months ago, so now we're doing that with our kids too, trying to get them out and pass it out. But I'll piggyback on one thing he was saying. The more things we did as a family, I think that was less things we were doing maybe on our own, where there could have been a little bit more opportunity to get in trouble or do something maybe we shouldn't be doing. So, that's another one of those little things. I mean, the more we're involved in doing things like that.
Yeah.
And especially when we were younger growing up, now you have more youth sports and more organized things like that. Well, back then you didn't have as many maybe sports teams or things that you were doing on weekends. So us camping and things like that kept us involved and active as a family. So I thought that was, it was a blast, obviously, because I want to be doing it now with my kids. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Okay.